Okay, now you can.
Because,
Hello, Britton. Hello. Now you are on the phone.
yes, are you able to? Yes, yes. I use a different device. I use my phone this time, so I am able to hear you better. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you
Are you
much
hearing me?
better. Yes, you can you hear us?
Yes. Lovely. Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay, excellent, excellent. Quink, we are more than happy to have this opportunity to chat a little bit with you today. Okay, I'm here. I'm
Mm-hmm.
Luis Diaz.
Yes,
Uh,
I
uh,
am.
yes, I'm here with Eugenio,
Okay.
our a strong collaborator within our organization.
Mm-hmm.
See, and basically, we have been following many conversations between our friends Carlos and Jesus with some of you guys in Granada, and we wanted to get to know you and to see what can we do together, what could be a good first step in order to strengthen our relationship and help us helping our communities for their citizen development projects.
Yes, we know what your program is,
Right.
what you are aiming at, and it's pretty much what everyone in
Right.
the world wants. We want to develop our local economy, and we want to utilize the resources that are available to grow economy locally. And we're working with a community that is in the Paria Peninsula, which is a state of Sucre in Venezuela. And we're very close neighbors. And we have many things in common. And I think, yes, we can develop some synergies, but by exchanging experiences, sharing experiences, and see alternative ways to develop economy. And now things are happening in Granada too, and of course also in Venezuela. So we want to start establishing this contact to see how we can start doing things. Move from wishes into actions. And I think we think that you are precisely in that process by wanting to join the new government in Granada, uh, and so that's how we are.
See, one thing is amazing, Mr. Britton, is that with a boat in 2 hours, I think we can go from Rio Caribe to Granada in 2 hours. Is that what I have heard from my fellow neighbors there? So you guys are the closest
In,
community
in,
there is in the Caribbean. So we are very close neighbors
yeah.
through open sea.
Yeah, yeah, but I think it would be a bit more than 2 hours because I took a boat. Well, I mean, it was a much slower boat back in 2016 to go to Trinidad, and it took me 12 hours
Oh,
with a boat.
it's not
So
that close
it took
then.
me 12 hours. No, it's not that close. So you're closer to Trinidad than you are to us.
Okay. Well, yes.
Yes, very much
A
so.
different kind of boat, maybe. Yes, it's a pretty much the same
Yeah, yeah, but
distance.
even if yeah, even if you're using like a high speed boat, for instance, in Trinidad, they have these vessels that would normally connect between Trinidad and Tobago. And if you live in Trinidad with a boat like that, to come to Trinidad, it would take you roughly about 4 hours.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah, so
See.
it,
Are
it
you?
might it might be faster in time to reach by train.
Okay, we see. So you go to Trinidad very often.
I used to travel to Trinidad kind of often. No, I have not done so since the pandemic. I have not really traveled out of the island since the pandemic.
So we are very quiet right now. The international traveling is very limited, and so many problems.
Yes,
So we also prefer to stay here.
right, right.
Okay.
But we're not very distant anyway. We're closer than
No,
other people, and yes,
yes,
really, we wonder. We don't know, even though we're not so distant. We don't know each other very well. You see, and we have many similarities that we can probably work out. We see that you are also interested in developing uh, value chains to develop the
yes,
economy in a way that is good for the people, the local people. And so that's what we're aiming at. You know, we think about tourism as well, and transforming uh, raw materials, so they can have an added value, and we don't get ripped off by the multinationals that and in the end get the business and don't leave much to the people who actually are producing it. So that's
right.
pretty much, I think, a common goal, and
Correct.
we have had some conversations with some people. There is a guy who is the ambassador of Grenada in in Cuba, Glenn Noel. Probably you've heard of him,
Yes,
and
yes, I know him. Yeah, right.
good. So we are trying. We are at at the moment where we want to establish first an official communication with the people, with the grassroots in Grenada, in Saint Mark, uh, together with the commune city in Sucre state, which is the peninsula in in in
In Sucre,
Venezuela,
in
in
Venezuela.
Sucre state. Then from there we can start moving into other actions. Gradually,
Or activities.
we activities, yes. Gradually we can um,
Yes,
create synergies, you know, and you are in that process. We understand.
See. What was your idea,
yes.
Mr. Britton, regarding this when you talk to Glenn Noel and these friends? What has come to your mind? What do you think is possible we can do together?
Well, there's a lot of possibilities. As you've seen, some of the things that you highlighted in my campaign and so on. Some of the things is it's possible, and most of it you don't require a lot of resources. But with establishing the proper links, I'm sure we can make it happen. Um, St. Mark, as I mentioned, has been economically has been stagnant for a while. So we have to look at how best we can get persons or create some more economic activity so that the economy in St. Mark can be as buoyant as how it used to be. 6 years ago, St. Mark Victoria. Victoria is a song. Quinc is just a parish. Yeah, the smallest parish in Grenada. Victoria is a song. Um, I think you probably have seen photos how it's laid out and so on. It's it was designed by the French. Mainly how the streets are laid out. It was, I think, during the time when they were the French cultivated, they had plantations and so on. So the connection with the roads and so on, how it was easier for the people to get around the farm. So that's why the road network is like that. Everyone is connected to each other to make it easier for the owners to share the farm. Um, we have vibrant fishing communities. In fact, within a 3 mile radius, we have three fish markets, and everyone has quite a bit of boat owners. Um, Given the fact that we have three vibrant fishing communities, we do not have proper access or landing facilities in terms of there is no what we call a pier or a jetty so that the fishermen could safely land the fish. We have to take the smaller boats and come and those
Le escucho poco.
of big waves and so on, and the guys oftentimes get themselves trapped within those big waves, and it causes them, to capsize and those kind of things. So this is something that I see as um, where I don't know, you guys have a fishing community from what based on the information that you sent me. Your song is vibrant with fishing as well too. So maybe there is some integration, something that we can find common, whether using it with fishing techniques that we can learn from you guys, or the guys here can learn from you. The guys they can teach as well too, because we deal with guys mainly our main export are the yellowfin tuna, mainly for the sushi market. So those guys they do a lot of long line fishing and so on, a lot of miles outside of Jamaica with the small boats. So those things, yeah. Trying to explain it, and when you come and you visit, then you might have a better appreciation as to what I'm really speaking about. As well as in Trademark, we boast of the highest mountain peak, Mountain Catherine. Um, it's 2,767 feet high. We also have the highest waterfall in Grenada. So those are areas for ecotourism, right, where we can, because most of the trails are not, have never been developed or anything like that. It's just a couple guys that are tour guides who go and mark the trails and so. But this is something that too, I think we're not marketing properly, so that we can. Because during the pandemic, because people don't have anywhere to really travel, so they used to come to Victoria on a weekend, and they take a tour to go hiking to the waterfalls, to the mountain, and so on. So you used to have every weekend you have a lot of people coming in, and so this is something that I would really like to see um, develop, so that we can have it as well as that is another way of creating some employment with guys that are doing the tours. Because every person who come they charge per person. So it's another way, and then this has a ripple effect economically, because when they come, they will people will spot it, they want things to eat. It might be other place where they to be interested. We have a ripple effect. We also boast of, well, I would really like to have to mark name as a topic city in Grenada. We have two chocolate factories. We got two chocolate factories in Mark. One is a Duvet chocolate factory, and the other one is Crayfish Bay Organic. Right, so we have two chocolate factories here in Victoria. We have the Nutmeg Museum. So when you guys visit, you see what it is that I'm speaking of. They use that for as to how what the process to turn the cocoa into chocolate, as well as what the process of how you turn the nutmeg into up to nutmeg oil and so on. They get the whole process. So you need, you need to um, we need to create that environment, or make it easier for the people to access, maybe empower them, let them know, so that what they can derive benefit from what it is that we have to offer, because the natural resources are there. It's just for us to develop and so on. That's what is left for us to do.
Well, well, you just have a great vision, man. You just have a great vision. Congratulations. Are you running, right? Are you running for the elections, correct? Are you planning to be the major, the governor? What is the political figure that you are aiming
The
at?
member of parliament, the member of parliament, the member of parliament. Yes. Now our election is constitutionally due every 5 years. So we had one last year, and the other one constitutionally is due in 2027. So we have an elected, because how our constituencies or elections are set up, whoever gets the most amount of votes at the election will ultimately become the member of parliament for that constituency. We have 15 constituencies in the tri-island state of Grenada, 15 constituencies. Um, so whichever party wins the most constituencies, they form the government. So in our case, we won 9 out of the 15 constituencies, so we formed the government. And there was six for the opposition party, or the party who lost, and they were previously in government. That's with Kitiko. So his party lost, so they have 6 seats. They had 6 seats. However, one of the members had resigned and come over to the government. So we now have 10 the government, 5 for the opposition. So when laws and so on are passed in parliament, or when we come to draft laws, we need a two-thirds majority in order for something to pass to the parliament. Well, the lower house, that's what we call the House of Representatives, as the lower house. I sit in the upper house, the House of Senate, where you have 13 members that make up the House of Senate. You have 7 members on the government side, that's including the president of the Senate, um, and you have 6 on the opposition side. 3 of those, and all those senators are appointed, right? So the opposition party, they have the responsibility to appoint 3 senators. Then you have an independent senator for that represent the farmers and the agriculture sector, the farmers and the fisher folks and so on. You have another one representing the business community, and another one representing the labor, the labor union, trade union, and that's how our system of government operates. Then you
Excellent.
have the executive arm with all the ministers and so on. They are the executive arm of government and makes up the cabinet.
Excellent, excellent. We have quite a different procedure here in our country. Our procedures have changed a lot in the last 20 years. Okay, in our case, we have the community with it's around 50
Thousand.
no, no, 50 people who is the community authorities already voted recently. So
Ah,
we have a group of good people who is now, who won the local elections, and they will be running
Parliament.
the local parliament. It's like the city, the
Right.
communal city parliament, and we are pretty good. We have a pretty good alignment with them, and well, as
Right.
maybe Jesus and other people told you, we are like a guides. We are trying to coach them in order to put in place the new laws and the new process and procedures, because we have a new corp of laws for the communal city. So our communal city right now
Right.
has a juridical personality. We already have a number as an entity, independent entity. So the situation is very good in order to have citizen initiatives moving forward, like this one we are trying to have with you guys. We want these two cities to become like twins, and they can talk each other, and
Right.
they can exchange each other with good practices, and well, establishing a citizen to citizen relationships. And well, that's what we are
Right.
aiming for.
and of course, this is in the idea is to transcend all the barriers that we may run into. We have governance barriers because you are still a constitutional monarchy, and but here we have another kind of governance. But at the end, whatever governance a country has, they are aiming at people's objectives. So we can work on those people's objectives. The organization here, the governance is also not completely polished up. It's in a process of building. In Venezuela, we have a revolutionary process that is changing pretty much many things. Still, we have very many similarities. Like chocolate it's an important product here, and fishing. So there are common grounds that we can work out uh, beyond governance differences. Of course, understanding the good things. But for example, here we have sanctions. We have a sanctions regime that makes very complicated to get financing for many projects. Maybe that's not an obstacle you have there. Maybe you can easily get a credit line for developing a project, but you need organization. So there are many things. I think we have a wide horizon, and we can start talking. We are preparing a draft for a letter. Se cortó.
Se cortó, ¿verdad?
Se cortó. ¿Cuál es el número de él?
Ah, bueno, aquí está.
Y así lo podemos terminar.
Ah, bueno. Déjame verlo aquí. Carlos. Aquí está, cualquiera de estos dos.
00
1
1
473
473
404
404
17 1322.
13:22. Y podemos cerrar que vamos a hacer
Sí, sí, algo escrito, pa.